Welcome to today's Explainer Young Explorers. We are about to go on the most incredible journey imaginable. We're not just taking a walk around the block, oh no. We are taking a grand tour of our very own massive, wonderful spaceship. That's right, I'm talking about Spaceship Earth. Get ready to discover the secrets of the amazing planet we call home.
To kick things off, I want you to really use your imagination for a second. Close your eyes. Picture yourself as an astronaut. You're floating high, high up in outer space, wearing your big, bulky spacesuit, and you look back down at where we live. What exactly do you see? Like, what does our home actually look like from all the way up there among the stars?
Chapter 1. Meet the Blue Planet, our home in the solar system.
So we're the third planet from the sun. And out of all the planets we know about, we are literally the only one with life. When you look at Earth from space, it looks like this huge, brilliant blue ball just floating in the dark. But, fun fact, it isn't actually a perfectly round sphere. Nope. It's shaped a bit more like an orange. It's slightly flattened at the top and bottom, which we call the poles, and it bulges out just a little bit in the middle.
71. So what does that number actually mean? Well, 71 is the percentage of the Earth's surface that's completely covered by water. Oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, they make up so much of our planet that the water actually absorbs the sunlight and reflects it back. And that is exactly why our home shines so beautifully blue and gets its famous nickname, the Blue Planet.
Chapter 2. Spinning and orbiting, how our planet moves.
You know, our Earth is never just standing still. It's always on the move. In fact, brilliant ancient astronomers in India, like the great mathematician Aryabhata, actually figured out these complex movements hundreds and hundreds of years ago. The really crucial thing here is understanding the difference between the two ways our planet moves, rotation and revolution. Okay, so rotation is when the Earth spins around, like a top, on an imaginary line we call its axis. This spin takes 24 hours, and it's what gives us day and night. When your side faces the sun, boom, it's day. When it faces away, it's night. That's exactly why when it's daytime in India, it's nighttime in America. Revolution, on the other hand, is the Earth traveling its long, fixed path, its orbit, all the way around the sun. That massive journey takes 365 and 1/4 days, which makes up one full year. And that trip is exactly why we have our beautiful changing seasons.
Chapter 3. Navigating our world. Tools for Earth explorers. Now, since our spaceship is so gigantically big, how do we actually explore it? I mean, we can't all be astronauts, right? Well, we have two amazing tools for this, the globe and the map. A globe is a curved, super accurate model of the Earth. It shows you exactly how the continents and oceans look on a curved surface. But the downside? You can't see the whole world at the exact same time. Plus, try stuffing a big round globe into your backpack? Yeah, not so easy. A map, however, is a flat drawing. It gives you a ton of detail, lets you see the whole world at a single glance, and honestly, the best part, you can just fold it right up and put it in your pocket.
So, a globe stands tall, showing off the Earth's true, gorgeous curve. Meanwhile, a map lays the entire world out completely flat, so you can see every single continent and ocean all at once. Both of these are incredibly useful, just for different types of exploring.
Now, if you're going to be an official Earth explorer, you definitely need to know some special explorer vocabulary. Did you know that a whole book full of maps has a special name? It's called an atlas. And those incredibly talented people who spend their time drawing and creating these maps, they're called cartographers. Go ahead, try saying that one out loud. Cartographers. Pretty cool, right?
Chapter 4. Our invisible blanket. Introducing the atmosphere.
All right, now that we know how to navigate the ground, let's look up. What exactly is the atmosphere? Well, it's a protective layer of gases held tight against the Earth by gravity. You can kind of think of it as an invisible shield, or maybe a super cozy blanket. It literally shelters all life on Earth by holding in the air we breathe, keeping a planet's temperatures nice and comfortable, and even acting like giant sunglasses to block out harmful, dangerous rays from the sun.
Let's take a closer look at what this blanket is actually made of. If we take a little slice of the sky, it turns out 78% of the air around us is a gas called nitrogen. Only 21% is the oxygen that we actually breathe. And that tiny little 1% sliver left over? That's made up of argon and trace amounts of other gases like carbon dioxide and water vapor.
Chapter 5. Layers of the sky. Climbing up to outer space.
You see, the sky isn't just one big empty space. Imagine you have this magical, giant ladder that reaches all the way up into outer space. Rung number 1 on our ladder is the troposphere. This is right where we live, and it's where all our clouds and weather happen. Climb up to the second rung, and you hit the stratosphere. This is the smooth air where passenger airplanes fly, and it holds the crucial ozone layer that protects us from the sun. Keep climbing up to the mesosphere. That is the coldest layer, dropping all the way down to -90 degrees Celsius. And it's actually where falling meteors burn up so they don't hit us. On the fourth rung is the thermosphere. It gets super hot here from the sun's radiation, and it's where those beautiful, colorful northern lights happen. Finally, the very top of the ladder is the exosphere. That's the final frontier where our atmosphere slowly fades away and leaks right out into the endless dark of outer space.
Chapter 6. Protecting our home. Why we need our atmosphere. Okay, let's do a slightly spooky thought experiment. What would happen if our atmosphere just magically disappeared right now? Well, because air actually has mass that physically holds things up, birds and planes would immediately fall right out of the sky. Without gases to scatter the sunlight, our bright blue daytime sky would instantly turn pitch black. And because sound needs a medium, like air, to travel through, you wouldn't be able to hear a single thing. Total silence. Out in the vacuum of space, all the rivers, lakes, and oceans would immediately boil away. And of course, without oxygen, living organisms, which includes us, would not survive. Thankfully, our atmosphere isn't vanishing by magic anytime soon, but we do need to have a serious talk. Right now, human beings are actually harming our incredible environment. We're cutting down massive numbers of trees that help clean our air, just to build houses and plant crops. The smoke from our factories and the exhaust from our cars are making the air unclean. Burning garbage and plastics releases terrible pollution into the sky. And by carelessly dumping industrial waste, washing clothes, and bathing animals in our rivers and lakes, we're dirtying the very water that makes us the beautiful blue planet.
Remember, our atmosphere uses something called the greenhouse effect to gently trap the sun's heat. That's what keeps our Spaceship Earth at just the right, comfortable temperature for life. It is literally our ultimate life support system. Without it, or if we damage it too much, our comfortable home changes completely. We absolutely must protect it.
So, as we wrap up our grand tour today, I want to leave you with one final, very important question. Out of the entire, vast, endless solar system, Earth is the only planet we know of that supports life. It is the only home we have. So, young explorers, what will you do to help protect our beautiful spaceship? Think about it. Keep exploring, stay curious, and take good care of our planet.